So I just watched the video of the 12-year-old that died yesterday, and to be completely honest with you guys, I am devastated. Like, I don't have energy to do anything. I just want to know what the next course of action is. Because we cannot keep letting serious issues like this be swept under the carpet. And oh no, this is a 12-year-old that just died. That little boy could have been anybody's brother here. That little child could have been anybody's cousin. How does the school come out to say this boy was involved in a football match? What football match would keep that little child in the condition he was before he died? This boy could not open his mouth to properly talk. There was blood in between his teeth. Was he playing against principalities and powers? What sort of football match was that? This case needs to be investigated as soon as, investigation needs to start. Where are the legal practitioners? What are the steps to be taken? What exactly do we need to do? Do we need to write to Ministry of Education? How do we get Lagos State involved to know what is going on? Is there a protest going on tomorrow? What exactly are we doing? I need to know. So I jump on it. What exactly are we doing? Because this shouldn't end with a hashtag. No. This should not be swept under the carpet. No. Please. This little boy could have been anybody's brother, could have been anybody's cousin, could have been anybody's nephew. So please. Please. What are we doing? 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 What exactly are we doing? Please.
Okay, there's an hashtag that is trending now on Twitter concerning a 12-year-old boy named Sylvester, who attends Dowen College. Nigerians are now reacting as Dowen College denies the torture and bullying of this 12-year-old student of Dowen College. The boy died. Sylvester Oromoni is his name, of Dowen College in Lekki, Lagos State. His death has sparked different reactions among Nigerians on Twitter. There's a report that emerged that this Oromoni was bullied and beaten by his fellow students. The injuries he sustained from the beating from his students led to his death. According to a Twitter user with the handle Paris Oromoni, he said that Dowen is his cousin. He claimed to be Dowen's cousin. However, in a statement on Wednesday, the school denied all allegations, stating that Oromoni, that Sylvester, was neither bullied nor beaten, but only complained of hip pain after playing football. Like so many Nigerians, even including former BBNAIJA housemate Tacha, they have all reacted to the supposed lies or alleged lies that's peddled in the media by the school, by Dowen College. So many people expressed their views regarding the situation, with many claiming that Dowen College has something to hide about the death or incident that happened that led to the death of this 12-year-old boy. A Twitter user with the handle Miss Yuskike wrote that the school was trying to put some blame on the parents by indicating how long it took for the Oromoni to get picked up from the school. She wrote, "I have a feeling that reporting that nobody came to pick the guy up after 2 days is a subtle way to shift the blame on the parents for irresponsibility. A child was playing football and shifted his hip. Why did he have to die? There is something Dowen College is not telling us." Another person, then Monzi, rather choose to ask questions that will lead to finding the cause of the boy's death, writing, "So what killed Sylvester? Was his death as a result of injuries he sustained playing ball? And what sort of injury did he sustain? Maybe he's playing ball in a 2-story building, so from there he fell and broke his hip, or his hip shifted. That was why he died. This lie is too easy to detect. I don't know why Dowen College should come up with this blatant lie. A boy died because of the injury he sustained, from the beating of his fellow student. I think that's what everybody believed that killed the boy. So Dowen College came up to say that he died because of the injury that he sustained, from the football he played. Fact that they went about their business on social media after the death of a student. Somehow they are trying to cover up something more sinister. They have not given any condolence to the family of the boy that died. No remorse, nothing. Just business as usual. Shame on Dowen College. And I think the hashtag is trending now on Twitter. Justice for Sylvester. A young boy, little boy, is not even up to a youth, 12 years old teenager who was killed by his fellow student at Dowen College. In fact, so many people have given a comment about this Dowen College. Some claim that some guys claim that they served at Dowen College, and some parents at that Dowen College don't want their children to be scolded, don't want their children to be corrected. They just want their kids to be rude. So if you are serving in a school, and like some youth corpers who serve there, they are testifying that that school, the students or the children in that school are very rude, that their parents don't even want them to be scolded. So if the family of this boy Sylvester, who died because his fellow student beat him, and he died from the injuries that he sustained from the beating, and Dowen College is claiming that he got hip injury while he was playing football. So what kind of hip injury could kill somebody? Like if it's a hip injury, at least if you have taken some days, maybe he couldn't walk again or something. I have never heard that someone died of just if there's something in the head, you said okay, he died because he had some injury in the just hip injury and he died. Hip is not even in the heart or in the head. I don't know what kind of narrative Dowen College put up. This one is saying they put a false statement yesterday denying everything, said he got the fatal injuries playing football. So how will a well-reasoning person accept this description or accept this explanation? And the police have not given any useful thing, according to this guy Perisin Oromoni, who claimed to be the cousin of this Sylvester who died at Dowen College. So the police haven't given them anything useful so far. Two of the suspects have been pulled out from the school since morning. They are kids now, you can't arrest them, there's nothing you do to them. But they are claiming strongly that Sylvester died at Dowen College because he was badly beaten by his fellow students. And this one is saying Tamuno of Lagos, people don't tell lies on their dying bed, never, and that's fact. And you see those Dowen kids, they need to check them. If I share my experience here, when I was a home lesson teacher to some kids from that school, plenty, many people have a lot to say about the kids, their manners, some of them are rude, some of them are arrogant, and their parents love to have them, so they wouldn't want them to be scolded. Of course, in a Nigerian system of education, like most secondary school, children are so rude and arrogant. You need to caution them. Sometimes you need to scold them. Yes, if you don't want them to be beaten, but they can be scolded, they can be corrected. But their parents, the parents of these students or kids at Dowen College, would want them to remain rude and arrogant. Just to give a glimpse, Tamuno of Lagos is still continuing. One day, while I seized one of the boys' phone in order to get him focused, I decided to go through his chats. I came across a series of chats where he and some other students were talking about how they enjoyed an orgy that one of them organized. Just little students, 12 years of age, secondary school students. In fact, there is a lot that's happening in secondary schools now that even some guys in the university cannot even attempt to doing it. So many children from the elites in this country, let me use a better word, the rich men and women in this country, their kids are not well trained, they are not well brought up, and they just carry them and dump in some of these big secondary schools, what we call big men secondary schools, and they go there to pollute others. They go there to possess others with all manner of socio-cultural vices. So I don't know how the family of this boy now will get justice, because the school has claimed that the boy died because of injuries sustained from the football, and the family is claiming that the Sylvester, 12-year-old Sylvester of Dowen College, died because he was beaten by his fellow schoolmates. So what do you guys think that the family of Dowen should do, the family of Sylvester should do to get justice? Priska is saying Sylvester's only crime was to trust his welfare in a supposed educational institution only to be subjected to bullying. A prospective bright and shining dream just washed down the drain because Dowen College failed in their duty to protect a young boy. The child, Isoken said, the child you are calling baby and packing lunch box for might just be a closeted monster terrorizing other people's babies. Do better as a parent so that other families don't have to pay for your wrongs. Dowen, what really happened? The school, even Iyawo Tika Body said the school even had the guts to lie, saying injuries from football. Which football? But as we speak now, the family, they have videos. They have videos of the injuries the boy had on his faces, on his mouth. So for the school to just be claiming that he died because of the injuries at the hip, when there are videos, though the video is not yet public, and even there are pictures that this Paris Oromoni, who claimed to be the cousin of Sylvester, posted on Twitter. I wouldn't want to be posting that video now on this YouTube because these are minors. You don't post their pictures on social media without the consent of their parents. So no matter whatever thing that they have allegedly done, you cannot just carry pictures of minors and start publishing it on social media. So I'm not going to do that now. But for Dowen, who has already died, not Dowen, for Sylvester, who has already died, that's the picture you can see now. He's dead, and the family wants justice. But before that could be done, Dowen College has to publish the truth, tell us the truth. A young boy cannot just die of hip injury. We should, by now, if the boys if the boy is not able to walk or is having one kind of problem or the other, at least he should still be alive, not dying just because of hip injury he sustained from football. I mean, it's illogical. It doesn't add up. Dowen College needs to tell the truth so that the family of Sylvester can get justice. Thank you, guys.